Symbols are littered everywhere. Symbolism has been used in advertising for years, and one of the reasons behind this is because it's very effective. Key messages are put in advertising to make you subconsciously remember them. Again, this has been proved time and time again to be very effective. As time has gone on though, people are becoming more aware of these messages. It has even turned into somewhat of a game, with people trying to find these hidden messages on purpose. One of the more light-hearted sides to this is things like Easter eggs in movies. As people have become more aware, it's caused some strange symbols to be brought to light. One of the most mysterious ones was captured on a plane's engine covers. Images soon started to be shared on social media in August of 2020, showing engine covers that had the all-seeing eye and the Freemason symbol. This immediately caused people to question why they had these symbols on their plane, and that they could be connected with certain high-up groups. Deeper meanings were then put forward by amateur researchers, with one person saying the following: "Symbolism will be their downfall. They have a problem with showing things like this in plain sight. They've been caught out before and it will happen again. Some people ask me why they do this in plain sight, and the short answer is they do this to mock us. People need to open their eyes and observe what's going on around them." End quote. However, not everyone got on board with this idea, with this person saying the following: "Let's use logic. If there is a secret group, are they really going to put their logo on a plane cover? Everybody would see it. The most likely answer here is that it's just one of the crew members messing around. They likely did it for a reaction, and it worked." End quote. Not everyone believed this though, and some even contacted the airlines directly demanding a response to the strange symbols. To some people's surprise, the company actually replied to some of these individuals. This was one of their replies: "Aircraft engine cover art is a thing. As you can see, the yellow tape can sometimes be used quite creatively. We've obviously got a few engineers who are fans of the Da Vinci Code, but we've asked them to stick to emojis and smiley faces." End quote. Others though say this isn't the end of this debate, and go on to say that symbols are placed on certain objects for a reason. But what do you make of these interesting symbols? Do you think it was just one of the workers messing around, or do you think these symbols are the real deal? Over the past couple of centuries, archaeologists have come across millions of artifacts belonging to ancient civilizations. While most of these artifacts have been identified and accurately dated back to their time, there are some mysterious out-of-place artifacts that no one seems to have a clue about. These artifacts are found in unusual contexts and they challenge the conventional historical record. Such artifacts are often considered to be too advanced to have been created during ancient times, and they've often sparked debates among archaeologists and historians about who created them and where they came from. Out-of-place artifacts are described as objects that are found under strange circumstances, and that challenge our modern-day understanding of history. One interesting discovery that was made in Ecuador has become known as the Lost City of Giants. Local legends once told of huge prehistoric cities built by giants, and these were hidden in remote jungles of South America. This was a time when the world was supposedly part inhabited by giants, who in turn created huge monuments pointing to their existence. Modern-day explorers heard of these stories, and looking to find facts behind fiction turned to local tribes familiar with these jungles. It turns out these tribes knew exactly what the explorers were talking about, and led them to what was now a holy site, and a place of worship to the powerful spirits of this lost city of giants. Fighting their way through dense undergrowth and thick trees in a remote part of Ecuador, the researchers were taken to a jungle clearing. There before them was a set of megalithic structures, massive prehistoric monuments built up of enormous stones. The largest was an 80-meter by 80-meter wide pyramid that was made out of boulders that couldn't have been less than 2 tons each. All the stones were perfectly aligned, with sharp edges and a slope built at a 60-degree angle, and also having the look of a paved wall. These look to be sculpted by human hands. To add further to this speculation, whilst plants had over time grown across these monuments, the researchers discovered that beneath these slow-growing plants the stones were held together by the thick layer of an impenetrable substance, akin to concrete, and similar to materials used in the era of construction of the Mesoamerican pyramids. And it wasn't just these giant pyramid structures discovered in this city of giants that were most significant to the researchers. Further impressive discoveries were the things that possibly helped build these monuments in the first place. Oversized manufactured tools which were found lying nearby and clearly centuries old. These were hammer-shaped objects, with solid stone hammerheads whose wooden handles had deteriorated over time, but with the addition of the handle, it would have been impossible for the local people of the time to use these objects in any practical way, let alone build such precise structures to stand the test of time. For these archaeologists that found the lost city of giants, these clearly unnatural formations are the most material evidence that show that in the past, giants did perhaps inhabit the earth, leaving huge cities and megalithic structures in their wake. Debate still rages on, however, following this discovery. Researchers looked to the Ecuadorian Ministry of Culture to help them with their findings and prompt further research. Strangely though, instead the government saw this pyramid-shaped structure as a natural formation, ignoring all the other evidence. However, the team that helped bring this discovery to light believe that there's many indicators that point to the truth. The colossal boulders, the intricate construction, and oversized tools are all clear signs that this was not a natural formation, but a clear sign that in the distant past humans of mythical sizes walked the earth, especially in the lost city of giants. So what do you make of this interesting discovery? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.